So I did wake up and scroll Twitter this morning, but that's not where I got this story. I actually came across this last night, and oh boy, this is a big one. For anyone that's not familiar, Honey is a browser extension. When you go and do your online shopping, it pops up and says, hey, let me find some coupons for you. And you might have some savings and so on and so forth. And I've used it myself. I'm sure a lot of you guys have as well. I will say that my one gripe with it is like 85% of the time, I don't think it ever finds me coupons. But that aside, they've potentially been scamming people, both the consumer and the influencer. For anyone that does not know, a lot of influencers have worked with Honey and they have affiliate links in their profile under YouTube videos and probably on Instagram and all sorts of different social media. And this is how they work.
So let's say you're watching a video on YouTube. If you're into tech like me, maybe you're watching a Linus Tech Tips video. Linus tells you about this free browser extension that saves you money online. You install it in 2 clicks and boom, you have Honey. Perfect timing because it just so happens you're looking to buy a new CPU for your computer. You come across another Linus Tech Tips video, and after watching, you're convinced you should buy the one recommended in his video. So you scroll down and find Linus's affiliate link to that product. Now, for those of you who don't know, when you click an affiliate link and buy something, the influencer who promoted the product earns a commission for referring you to that store. So you add the product to your cart, get to the checkout page, and hello, Honey says they found you 10 coupon codes. Sweet. You click apply discounts and Honey gets to work. But unfortunately, none of the coupon codes worked. Doesn't matter though, because as Honey has promised us for years, that means we know we've got the best deal. So you complete your purchase, you're happy, your new CPU's on the way, Linus is happy, he's getting his commission, everyone's happy.
So it seems pretty straightforward. You found a creator that you like, you're watching a video, they promoted a product, you go down to their description, you click on their affiliate link, brings you to the site, you make a purchase, they get a little % of commission, and you get the item that you wanted for the price that you wanted it for, and possibly even with a coupon from Honey. Except that's not exactly what Honey's doing.
Well, let's quickly rewind and see what was happening behind the scenes. You see, after clicking Linus's affiliate link, you'll notice in the URL, there's a tracking tag labeled short circuit. That's a reference to one of Linus's YouTube channels. And this tracking tag is how Newegg knows who to pay a commission to. We can also see that this tracking tag has been saved on my browser in the form of a cookie that will expire in 30 days. That way, if we only decide to complete the purchase a few days later, Linus will still be credited the sale. It's kind of like when you're at a department store buying a TV, and the salesman who helped you gives you a referral card or a receipt with their name on it, so when you eventually get to the checkout counter, the clerk knows which salesman to award the sale to. You can think of affiliate cookies as a digital version of that. So what happened when we got to the checkout page? Well, once Honey popped up, watch what happened to Linus's affiliate cookie after we clicked apply discounts. You see that? Honey came in, removed Linus's affiliate cookie, and replaced it with their own, claiming credit for the sale and pocketing the commission money for themselves. Yeah.
Now, I'm not a legal expert, but I feel like this can't be legal, right? Like, it just seems like it's such a sketchy thing, but I really don't know how all this works from a legal standpoint. I don't know if they have this in fine print in the TOS, and for whatever reason, it's allowed, it's legal. I really don't know, but it doesn't seem like this would be something that should be legal. And even if it is, it's a horribly shady business practice. And I feel like they should be held accountable and people should uninstall their extension. That aside, he actually reached out to Honey themselves and tried to ask them about all of this stuff that he found that was going on. And they were pretty upfront with it, which is kind of crazy to me.
So I figured, screw it. I'll reach out to Honey and ask them directly. And sure enough, they came back to me with the following. If Honey is activated and is the last program used while shopping on a site, it is likely Honey will receive credit for the purchase. I was right, and just like that, my investigation into Honey began.
Imagine that you had a bad experience and you reach out to the company and they're like, yeah, we did that. It just seems like such a wild thing that I would never assume that they would admit. But again, that's what makes me think that maybe there isn't anything wrong on the legal side of things and it's just a shady business practice and it's in their TOS or something. And so that's why they're allowed to do it. Or they're just so ignorant that they're breaking the law that they're just putting it in your face like, try and catch me. I really don't know, but this whole shit feels off to me. And it makes you wonder if there's more stuff than what this YouTuber found in his investigation, because in all reality, a legal investigation would be able to uncover so much more. And that's only going to happen if there ends up being any kind of legal issues with this. But I see a class action lawsuit coming. I feel like some shit is definitely going to go down. And it's not just surrounding the coupons. They found sneaky ways to make this happen in all sorts of different departments, including their own reward system.
Honey pops up right at the end of your purchasing journey, virtually guaranteeing they'll win that last click. They of course know this and do anything they can to get that last click, even when there's no coupon codes to offer. Which brings us to scenario 2. Honey Gold, which is now called PayPal Rewards. Here's how it works. When you get to the checkout and Honey Gold is available, Honey pops up and is essentially saying, "Hey you, consumer, click this button here so PayPal can claim the commission for the sale, and we'll share a portion of that commission money with you in the form of points." It's basically a lame cashback scheme. And it's genius because if there are no coupons to offer, but the store is participating in Honey Gold, it gives Honey another reason to get that last click. How can YouTubers, bloggers, or any other type of affiliate fairly compete against this type of mechanism? Of course the consumer's gonna click, and of course they're going to win the sale.
It's crazy because I've never thought twice about it. Honey pops up all the time. Sometimes it's just like, hey, we couldn't find any coupons, so I hit okay. Other times it pops up and says activate rewards. Of course you're gonna click on it because you think that it's going to benefit you and you don't realize that they're just taking money from people. So you go ahead and you click it and it just, in the background, it does its thing. I'm genuinely blown away by this. But in the meantime, this creator actually went and tried to figure out how the system worked by making himself an affiliate of NordVPN and then purchasing through his own affiliate code using Honey and then not using Honey. And you've got to see the amount of money that they take from you.
Now this got me thinking, how much of their commission are they actually sharing with users? Well, to find out, I decided to put Honey Gold to the test. So I looked for any website where Honey Gold was offered and found it on NordVPN. And no, this is not a sneaky sponsorship. So I signed up for NordVPN's affiliate program, which offers 40% commission on successful referrals. After getting approved into the program, I received a custom affiliate link for my YouTube channel. Using this link, I made 2 separate purchases. For the first, I activated Honey Gold, and sure enough, you can see my affiliate cookie was replaced with Honey's. And for the second, I didn't activate Honey Gold. As expected, I was awarded a $35 commission for the sale where Honey Gold wasn't activated, and received nothing when Honey Gold was activated. For the first time, I experienced Honey poaching my own affiliate commission. So how much of my stolen $35 commission did PayPal share as cash back with my Honey account, aka the consumer? Brace yourselves, 89 points, which is equivalent to 89 cents USD.
So if he never used Honey, that's a $35 commission. But because he went through Honey, he received nothing more than 89 Honey Gold points, which is worth 89 cents, and absolutely no commission, which means they took $35. Now you have to assume this is being used by probably millions of people. A lot of people know about Honey, and this is why they probably advertise so heavily, because the more people that use it, you figure if they're taking $35 per purchase. Obviously, this is just this one specific situation, but that's a lot of money. Just think about if it was even $10 and millions of people are using this and clicking it, and they're taking commission every single time. They are banking. I'd be really curious to know what the CEO or the top level people of Honey actually make on a yearly basis. It's got to be insane. Now, if you remember a little earlier in the video when I said sometimes Honey pops up and it just tells me that it can't find coupons, and all you do is click the button that says got it so you can get it off of your screen, or it pops up sometimes and says, hey, you could take this over to PayPal and pay with PayPal, even though there is a PayPal link on the screen of the website you're on, but you tend to click that because it popped up, so it brought your attention to it. Both of those things still take money. Even when they say, hey, we have no coupons, you clicking got it literally goes in and changes the cookies and the link and everything like that so that they can get any commission they can from it. That is the most wild thing ever. I am so blown away if this is not breaking any laws. And I can't understand why they would be so open to admit it if it is. So I'm just genuinely confused by this whole situation.
For you ladies out there, let's say you're looking for a new outfit. Your favorite influencer tries on something that slays, you click on their affiliate link and get to the checkout. But in this scenario, Honey knows it has nothing to offer. No coupon codes, no Honey Gold, yet it still pops up to announce absolutely nothing. Annoying as fuck. Naturally, you click the got it button to get rid of the annoying dancing coin, and whoa, what's that? PayPal takes the sale. Why? Because fuck you, Mary, that's your commission. But wait, there's more. My personal favorite is when Honey has nothing to offer, so pops up offering you to check out with PayPal, even though the option is already available at the checkout page. And of course, if you click the checkout button, PayPal poaches the sale. Classy.
And it's kind of crazy because when I was browsing through Twitter, I saw that Markiplier actually called out Honey years ago and said that he just does not trust them. He feels like something weird is going on and that they've probably even offered him some sponsorships, but he turned it down because he just didn't feel comfortable with it.
I have a natural distrust of Honey. I don't know what it is. I don't know why, but I naturally distrust Honey. And I don't, okay, all right, guys, all right, we're gonna stop. Everyone listen. I don't know what it is, but my gut tells me that nothing in life is free. So where's all these savings coming from? And like the money that people get from Honey, I don't trust it. They push so much advertising. They push so much advertising on YouTube. They do brand deals with other YouTubers. I think they've even offered me. And I said no, because I just don't trust Honey. I have a feeling there's gonna, in like a couple years, there's gonna be the great Honey conspiracy of like 2022. And I don't know what it is. I'm sure it's fine. And like, I got no problem with like the concept of an app that like clips coupon codes for you. That's great. That sounds great on its surface. But there's some shady shit going on. I can't put my finger upon it. But why do they spend millions on advertising? And then people are getting money out of it, and then people are saving money out of it, and that makes sense, but the other part doesn't make sense, and then something's going on here. Where's all this money coming from?
And it's gotta be crazy for him all these years later to find out that he was right about this the entire time. He just didn't know how deep the hole actually went. Now, there is so much more to this man's video, so again, I would recommend that you watch the entirety of it. I will put a link down below in the description if you guys want to, but at the end, he alludes to there possibly being another video that's going to come out because he says that this shit gets even worse. There is so much more to it than anything that we just saw.
Now, believe it or not, the Better Business Bureau launched an inquiry into Honey's advertising claims, but after Honey immediately discontinued the claims for, quote, business reasons, the BBB decided to drop the case. Honestly, at this point in my investigation, I thought I'd seen the worst of it. I thought I understood the full picture of Honey's shady business model. But here's the thing. What I haven't told you is that there were instances where Honey would actually work really well, finding me incredible discounts that seemed almost too good to be true. Now, it wasn't very often, but enough to confuse me. And there were even times when they weren't poaching affiliate commissions by claiming the credit for sales. These inconsistencies bugged me. It didn't add up with everything else I had discovered. It was clear I was missing something. Well, once I finally figured out what that was, I uncovered an even darker side to PayPal's scam, one that targeted an entirely new victim.
Just like everybody else, I'm gonna sit on the edge of my chair and wait to see what else comes out, but it's looking like this company is probably not going to exist much longer. That's my hope, I guess, but in all reality, they're probably gonna still stick around because you have to assume not everybody is on YouTube, and everybody that is on YouTube, they don't all watch the same videos. They may not even see this video and they continue to use Honey. So there's probably going to be a large portion of people that are going to continue to use it and have no idea any of this is going on unless it starts to break into mainstream media and news and there is some legal repercussions that come from it. Outside of that, they're just gonna keep going on and scamming people. And I'm blown away. The first time that I had heard of Honey was actually Mr. Beast when he would say, hey, Honey gave me $10,000. I'm gonna give it away to this pizza delivery driver. But I don't think he realized that behind the scenes, Honey is giving him $10,000 because they're probably making that back in like 5 days off of taking all of the commission that would normally go to these influencers. So this whole situation is just, it's effed. It's not good. And I'm blown away that there's not really been any word of anyone talking about this at all. Besides Markiplier saying, I just really don't trust them, there's never been a video, an article, or anything that's been made that's reached anybody about any of the scams that are going on. So what they did is so sneaky that they've gotten away with it for years and years, and you can only imagine the amount of money that they've made over that time. And it's kind of disgusting. So I'm hoping that there is some legal repercussions that will come from this. I'm not gonna hold my breath because the way the legal system works and the way shit is written, there's loopholes at times, and them probably putting this in their TOS might actually circumvent that that law? I really don't know. So we'll have to wait and find out. But I wanted to bring this to you guys because I'm seeing it everywhere. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. I'll catch you in the next video, homies.